If you've ever wanted to take the first step or splash toward learning how to swim, Columbus State University has a great opportunity coming up. On Thursday, June 14th, Columbus State is opening its new state-of-the-art student recreation center to the public as a host site for an international event called the World's Largest Swimming Lesson. Chad Day, CSU's aquatic director, plans for the event a 45-minute lesson starting at 11 a.m. June 14th to be fun for both non-swimmers and those who know the basics.
This is going to be more of a sampler class. It's more of an effort to get people more aware about swimming and to just give them the bare basics of what they need to know to be able to be more comfortable in the water. The secret to being comfortable in the water, I think, is just to have faith in yourself and to understand that you can do whatever you want to be able to do. You just have to be comfortable and allow yourself to actually get experience in the water by entering the water and taking to heart some of the concepts that we're going to be teaching at the World's Largest Swim Lesson.
CSU's Chad Day spent years swimming competitively and teaching swimming lessons through the YMCA, the American Red Cross, and elsewhere. Now his focus is on getting more Columbus State students to feel comfortable in the water.
Yeah, a lot of the facilities here in the South are YMCAs. We are actually the only university in the state of Georgia who's participating this year in the World's Largest Swim Lesson. And we're one of only about a half dozen or so in the Mid-South who are actually participating in the World's Largest Swim Lesson. Our goal is to actually get more universities involved in the upcoming years and try to just get more participation involved so that it will continue to grow every year.
The first World's Largest Swimming Lesson in 2010 set a Guinness World Record, and the 2011 event quadrupled that record total with 20,000 people participating simultaneously in 45 states and 13 countries.
Here at CSU, our Columbus State University, we're actually going to focus on 12 years old and up because we want to focus on the age groups that usually get neglected when it comes to swim lessons. Typically, 12 years and older don't take swim lessons, and we want to try to change that. So our goal is to make it more available to our adolescents, teenagers, and young adults to be able to learn how to swim and be able to feel comfortable and make it interesting for them to learn how to swim.
Columbus area residents who want to participate are welcome at no cost for the World's Largest Swim Lesson. They'll find an indoor aquatic center that's unique in several ways.
Our goal here is to keep our pool as safe as possible. It's a common misconception that chlorine burns your eyes. It's actually the pH in the water that causes the irritation in your eyes. We've taken measures in our pool to prevent that. We actually do have the chlorine in our pool as required by health codes, but we also have an ultraviolet system which kills all the bad chloramines which cause the bad chlorine smell, and it actually kills organic matter that chlorine can't kill. So it makes it a little bit safer. We have an external gutter system on our pool, which actually cuts back on wasted water and evaporation. Most pools have an internal gutter system, so when water splashes out, it goes into a sewer drain and is taken off and never used again. However, ours just goes back into a recycle drain. With the ultraviolet system, as I said earlier, it does cut back on viruses and bacteria that can lead to waterborne illnesses. Most swimming pools use what's called a sand filter, and it filters down to only about 30 microns, which is roughly the diameter of a strand of hair. So we're filtering down 30 times more than that with our system, and it helps keep the water crystal clear and also makes it more enjoyable for the swimmers.
While Columbus State expects the June 14th event to be a lot of fun, the record swim lesson has a serious purpose: to cut down on the number of needless drowning deaths.
We are asking that you do pre-register, but we will take some registrants at the door. We do have a cap at how many people we can allow in our pool, so we're going to have to cap it at about 250 if we get that high.